What's up, y'all? It's your girl, the Nail Magician, and we ending this year with a banger. So let's jump straight into it. Prepping is already done. I just glued some regular tips on there, and then I'm adding the duck tips to the end of them, and that's how they looking. Now I'm going in to blend the tips and shape the nails with the medium grit sanding band, and I like to shape the nails to the client's desired shape before laying the acrylic, just to be sure we are on the same track. And also I believe that it gives me less filing at the end once the acrylic is laid. Also, you guys, when doing duck tips, it is important that you go in with your drill and curve the free edge so that the shape have the duck flare instead of the duck claws look. If you had a couple first attempts with duck nails, then you know what I'm talking about, and that is just the key to getting it to actually look like duck tip nails. And it gives the nails a natural C curve, and it also helps with the balance as well. And the first hand is complete, so I'm just going to let you guys watch along as I do the second. And this is the finished product, you guys. Shape, period. Now it's time to lay the acrylic. I always give the nails a quick examine before I go in and lay the acrylic, just to make sure everything is on point and exactly how I like it. And I'll be using Young Nails Speed Bubblegum Acrylic Powder. And when laying the acrylic, you guys, on long nails, I make sure I have a lot of acrylic on my brush because we need that scrimp. Then I'll let the bead gravitate downwards, matching it to the shape of the nail. That's why you will see me wiping my brush along the sides of the tips. And when doing long nails, you guys, I do the 3 bead method. My first bead be big, and my second bead is where I begin to build my apex, so it's not as big. And the third bead will be the smallest bead, and it will be the closest to the cuticle, but it will also be thick enough to complete the buildup of the apex. And the key rule to laying acrylic, you guys, is to move the nail left and right so you are able to check it as you go, so you can make sure your apex is balanced and also making sure everything is in place. So throughout the video, you will be seeing me move the nail from left and right, adding little beads as needed. And this powder I'm about to use, I got off a shop off Instagram. It's some butterflies and stars mixed together. It is super cute, super cute. It brings a lot of style to the nail. And since I'm going for more of a rock style look, you'll see me taking out some of the butterflies and replacing them with more stars. And on this nail, I'll be using the same technique. My first bead will be the biggest, and I'll place it where the nail and the tip meets and let it work its way down. Then I'll place the second bead right above that one, which will be a little bit smaller than the last one. And the third bead will be the smallest, but big enough to connect the two and small enough to be flat at the cuticle. And I'll be moving the nail left and right to make sure everything is going smoothly. And I'll continue to do this to the rest of the nails. And I'll be encapsulating the nails with the glitter on them with some regular clear acrylic powder. I just feel like glitter nails should be encapsulated instead of trying to pack all the glitter up and losing the design. Then it's pointless. And y'all note that it is important to wipe the sides of the nails as you're laying the acrylic if you want to keep your shape and cut down on the filing. That is one of the key goals to a shape that eats. You heard it here first. And before it is time for me to go in with my e-file, I'll just go in and push down on the sides of all 10 of the nails, detaching the excess acrylic from the skin. And I'll just be going in with my e-file using my fine drilling bit to seal the cuticles and carve the free edge and smoothing the nails. And because they're duck nails, I won't be going in with the regular 80/80 file I normally use. I'll just be using my drill for all the shaping, and I'll just file the sides, get underneath the nails, seal the cuticles, curve the edge, and smoothen the top of the nails. And this is the outcome after filing and shaping. Crisp. Now it is time to paint, you guys, and we'll be going for a rock star look because it is her 19th birthday and she gave me the creative freedom to do whatever I want. So this is what we're going to come up with. I'm not sure. I just know I want to do like some French tips and some stars, and I also want to do a lot of charms on them as well. And I believe I want to put some fire on here, so I'm just doing the French tips right now, and the colors are black, pink, and white. And I was going to do the sets to match each other, but I was like, forget it. It's her 19th birthday. Let's just get crazy with it. So we not going to do the same thing on every nail. We going to switch them up. And I'll just be going back over all of the French tips with one more coat so the nails won't be see-through. And I'll just let the video play out as I continue to design the nails. On this finger, I'll do a quick tutorial. We'll be doing the little snake 3D blooming gel effect. And when doing this design, I put the base coat down first, then I go down the middle and I go down the sides, and then up on top of that French, that's when I do the little dots last so it won't get too big. On the thumb is where we'll be doing the fire. The first thing I do is a soft wiggle, then a smaller one right beside it, and draw a loop where they connect and bring it down, and do the same thing on both sides, then fill it in. And in my opinion, I think that you need to have the neck of the fire very small so that it can make it pop and look more realistic. And now it's time for the charms, and we're going to get a little crazy with it because remember, we're going for some rock star style nails, period. You know we got to cut up. And y'all, I got all kind of things in these nails. Barbie stars, lollipops, pearls, zebra stripes, Hello Kitty, cow print. It's all in here. It's going down. We got to do it like it's her B-day. And this is how they turned out, y'all. This is my #1 set of 2023. Definitely my fucking fave because I ate
and left no crumbs.
Yeah. I'm obsessed with every finger. It just looks so good. I did add a pink liner around the fire, and those are the thumbs, and these are the nails. And if you down with the tribe,